joining me on all fours. Shoulders are above your wrists, hips above your knees. Lower your chest towards the floor and arch your head all the way back. Take a deep breath and arch your shoulders towards the sky, tucking your neck to your chest. And on your exhale, lower your chest towards the floor and arch your head all the way back. Keep on flowing with this cat-cow pose with your breath. To get a little deeper, you can start to do some circles with this movement. And come back to neutral. Pushing your hips up in the air, coming into downward dog. This is the first stretch of this practice, so deeply walk out your legs to warm those muscles up. Tucking your right leg under and pull it all the way through to the top of your mat. Lower your left knee and untug your left foot. Lower down onto your elbows here and breathe into this stretch. We're getting into some deep stretches in this class, so we're going to hold these poses for a little while in the beginning, just to warm the muscles up. Walking your arms back up, push back into downward dog. Really push through your hands and shoulders here to get a deep stretch. Bend your left leg, pull it all the way through to the front of the mat. Lower down onto your elbows here. Release your head all the way to the mat if that feels comfortable, and focus on your breath. Slowly walking your arms back up. Left leg goes back. Come into plank pose and lower down into your first chaturanga. Push up into half cobra. If it feels comfortable, you can straighten your arms and arch all the way back. Push back into downward dog. Right leg steps all the way to the front of the mat. Coming all the way up into warrior one. Hold for a moment. Rotate that back foot slightly and come into warrior two. And lower your right arm down to meet your right knee. Staying in the same pose, you can lower that right arm all the way down to the ground, or use a block here if you have that available. Sweeping your left arm down, gently walk your arms towards the center of the mat Adjust your feet so they're pointing straight in front of you, and lower your upper body all the way down to the mat here. Reaching your arms through the center of your legs. Switching to your left. Just walk back and forth here on your arms, getting a good stretch in each leg. And when you're ready, deeply bend your right knee, sending your hips all the way down towards the floor here. Straighten that leg and switch sides. You'll notice that sometimes one side is a little bit easier than the other, so just stay wherever you can. Straighten your left knee. Move your hands back towards center. Lifting your chest up, arms are out towards your side, and lean over towards your right leg. Switching to your left. Keep this movement flowing from side to side, giving your legs a little break here. Stopping in the center, externally rotate both of your feet so that they are in alignment with the mat. Lowering your hips, bend both of your knees. Arms can come and rest on your knees here. You can gently sway side to side if that feels comfortable, to open them up a little bit more. Straighten your legs. Flow back into Warrior One. Cartwheel your arms all the way down and step that right leg all the way back and lift it into the air as much as you can. Lower all the way down and go through Chaturanga. Release your head all the way back. Tuck your toes and come back to Downward Dog. And now we're going to do all of that on the left side. Bend your left leg, pull all the way towards the front of the mat. Come up into Warrior One, deep bend in that left knee. Hold here for a moment. Rotate that right foot into Warrior Two. Arms are straight. Left elbow meets your left knee. Right arm is straight towards the sky. And if it's comfortable, release that left arm down onto the mat here. Make sure your chest is in alignment and breathe. Lift your upper body back up. Rotate both of your feet, pointing straight out in front of you. Lower your upper body and fold all the way forward. Gently walk your hands through the center of your legs, reaching as far back as you can. And slowly come back out. Lifting your chest up, arms are extended, and flow from side to side. Come back towards center. I'm just going to turn around here so you can get a better view. Bend your right knee, then your left knee. Continue to go back and forth. And when you're ready, deep bend in that left knee this time. Notice if it feels any different from the first time that we did this, and try to sit into it a little deeper. Gently rise up and switch sides. Place your hands wherever you need to on the mat here for support. Sometimes I like to keep one slightly underneath my leg and the other one out in front of me. It helps me feel a little bit more stable here. Slowly rise back up. Walk towards your left leg. Arms and chest are over your left knee. Flow your left leg back, raising it straight up into the air. Push back into the stretch for a moment. Lower down and flow through Chaturanga. Sit your hips back and come into child pose. Stay in child's pose, and I'm just going to switch sides again so I'm facing the same side of the mat. Slowly rise up and push back into downward dog. You should feel really good in this pose by now. Gently walk your legs to the top of the mat. Halfway fold. Release back down. Deep bend in those knees. Rise all the way up. Finding your balance here and bending your right knee. Pull it towards your chest. Your right hand is going to grab your right big toe. Extend all the way forward. Finding your balance. Extend it all the way towards the side. Releasing back in front of you, releasing your leg. Keep it bent and place your foot on the inside of your left thigh. Coming into tree pose, arms are up and pointing towards the sky. Gently release your right leg. Fold all the way forward. Halfway fold. Deep bend in your knees and jump all the way back. Come down through Chaturanga. And meet me in downward dog. Doing all of that on the left side. Jump or step forward. Halfway fold. Release, Rise all the way up. Pull your left knee towards your chest. Left arm grabs that left big toe. Extend all the way forward, finding your balance, and extending all the way towards the side. Holding here. Make sure to squeeze your stomach for some extra support. Release your leg back in front of you and place your foot on the inside of your right leg. Raise your arms up, hold in your belly, and balance here for a moment. Lowering your arms, release that left foot, fold all the way down, halfway fold, breathe, exhale, and rise all the way up. Sitting back into chair pose, right leg steps back, finding your balance on your left leg here. Push your entire body forward, lifting that right leg up in the air. Arms are by your sides. Try to find a straight line through your entire body here, and slowly lower your left arm towards the front of the mat, keeping your right arm pointing towards the sky, opening that hip, flexing that foot, and balance here. Cartwheel your right arm to the ground, and slowly lower your right leg to meet your left. Deep bend in those knees. Halfway fold. Release. Rise all the way up. Take a breath. Sit back into chair. Left leg steps back this time. Squeeze your stomach, find your balance, and flow forward. Left leg is up in the air. Arms are by your sides. Slowly lower your right arm towards the mat. Left arm stays pointing towards the sky. Flexing that foot. Hold here for a breath. And slowly release your left arm towards the mat. Pull your left leg in to meet your right. Deep bend in your knees. Halfway fold. Release. Jump your feet back and flow through chaturanga. Coming into downward dog. Really push back into your shoulders here. Flow your right leg towards the sky. Bending that knee. And pull it all the way up through center and place it on the outside of the front of your mat. Releasing your left knee and foot here. And lower down onto your elbows. Allowing your right hip to fall out as much as it needs to so that you can lower down into the stretch. Gently pushing back up. Flow your right leg back into the air. Lower down and go through chaturanga. Meeting back in downward dog. Left leg is up this time. Bending that knee and pulling it all the way through and placing it on the outer edge of the front of your mat. And come down onto your elbows here. Gently pushing yourself back up. Leg is all the way up in the air. Release down, go through chaturanga. Come back into downward dog. And jump your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway fold, release, and come all the way up. Stepping your feet out towards the outer edges of your mat. Bend your legs and sit your hips down into frog pose. Palms are together and your elbows are pushing into the insides of both of your knees here. Focus on your breath. Releasing your arms and straighten your legs. This time, deeply bend your knees and sit all the way onto the mat here. Center yourself on the mat. Left leg is bent, right leg is extended. Reach your arms up and over and extend towards that right leg. Placing your hands on your feet here if you can. Come back up towards center and switch sides. Right leg is bent, left leg is extended. Flow your arms out and over your left leg. Gently rising up, bending both legs out in front of you, coming into butterfly pose. Both heels of your feet are touching. Hold on to your feet or ankles here. And release your upper body down to the mat. Try and keep your back as straight as possible here. Don't hunch over into this pose, but try to extend up and lift over those legs. Releasing your head and neck here, and focus on your breath. Slowly rising up, come into a seated position, holding both of your legs underneath you. Close down your eyes, take a deep breath, and release. Take one more deep breath to slow down that nervous system and reset for the rest of your day, and let it all go. Please let me know that you guys are here by liking these videos and subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.